Hey guys, just doing this stream here to show what NFP price delivery is like. I'm not planning on taking any trades, unless we go back into some sort of efficient price delivery. But I do just want to record this and show this here so that we have an example of what non-farm payroll price delivery looks like and why we shouldn't trade in it. And the quick and short answer is that it's virtually impossible to trade in, and it will just spank you time and time again. So that's why I'm going to put this up here, just so that we can see that elements of precision are pretty much gone, and you can't really expect the way that you trade to work during price delivery like this. So I'm just gonna let this run here, and I'll be in and out, but I'll do some commentary on it. Okay, so I was kind of made a little bit of a liar here. Although these aren't necessarily elements of precision, and I'll zoom out to show you why I say that. Um, this is seemingly delivering to the buy side right now. We'll see if it actually does. But we didn't get like a very nice order block or anything that started this price run higher here. We just had a bunch of this. And looking at the 1 minute, like it's not very clean. We have this order block, but that's not very clean. We traded through it, but closed, I want to say, around the midpoint of it. This order block trade into this one, but still doesn't look very clean like we'd see um during a week outside of NFP week. So we'll see if this does continue to deliver um for buy side here, which is, let's see, I think 609. So Price did make a little bit of a liar out of me. Still, dude. I'm going to the yard goats thing today, later today, or for some event. Yeah, definitely. So or enjoy it. I mean, it's not a game, is it? All right, so we can see here, um, price did expand a little bit, but we didn't run buy side, so it's I don't know. There isn't much here in terms of precision. Like we started a small price run, wasn't very clean. We did go through the midpoint of this order block that sent us lower, but then we came right back down here. We did have this shift in market structure, so oftentimes we'll have a shift in market structure and then come lower. Um, but it right now isn't seeming to want to run out this buy side. Like maybe we will right now, but normally we wouldn't have to slowly come all the way down here and do this. We'd probably come to about here, run down after we ran out this, and then start to run right for it. We aren't seeing that right now, or we didn't see that. Like we might see it run through still, but it more than likely would have run through to about here, then come down and gone up. It wouldn't have gone through this midpoint before um wanting to move through here. So we'll see what happens, but this is definitely non-farm payroll price action. This here is more indicative of non-farms payroll, like having no sense of direction whatsoever, but going back and forth. Um, this is a little bit cleaner, but it's still gross. So possible propulsion block right here. Um, not the cleanest, but it's possible. If it is, we should start to see a price run toward that buy side pretty quickly here. We haven't seen it yet, but this still looks like a pretty clean propulsion block. So in clean price delivery outside of this week, and I guess just clean price delivery in general. Um, Once we saw this propulsion block right here and saw that we didn't close below this midpoint, we would start running quickly for this buy side. Um, we aren't really seeing that here. But we are about to get a SMT divergence here, it seems. So, so yeah, I think we actually probably will start to want to run very quickly for that buy side. This is very hallmark of NFP, a random candle here, so we'll see. Would like to see displacement here actually remain displacement, but it's NFP pricing, so we'll probably come up a little bit, come down, and then actually start to just want to jam through this here. And here we have that SMT divergence. So the Dow is now in positive territory. This looks like an immediate rebalance here. Ugly one, but an immediate rebalance. We had this push in price here. Looks like we just wanted to come down and clean this up a little bit. So should want to continue higher normally. Keep our eyes on this here. Because even if these go down, if this stays up or continues higher, it's likely we'll end up following this and go higher after a pause. So I'm going to move this, remove this, because we're now back above it. So we should start to see this displacement here. I think this candle is next. Stop. Thank you. So outside of non-farm payrolls or just outside of incredibly inefficient delivery, um, once we were like up here and we did this here, what would happen most likely is we get to this candle and this candle would displace straight up. Because it's non-farms payroll, what's happening is we're either going to do this for a while or um we'll just blast through here. Um, but again, outside of non-farm payroll and incredibly inefficient price delivery, we would have gone through by now. This by this candle here, we would have seen displacement. Um, but we can see that like no, there are just really no sorts of elements of precision. Even here, I believe this propulsion block closed at the midpoint of this one here. So we should have pushed higher and not come back down below this here. But that's NFP week for you in a nutshell. So lost that SMT divergence here. I don't necessarily think that that means that we're going to see a bearish shift, but we did lose that SMT as of now. putting this here because generally, um, we're gonna respect the first created order block, especially bearish ones. I again don't think we're going to see much lower very quickly, but also it's non-farms payroll, so we may disrespect this altogether, and then end up going down. It's just really hard to have any idea what price is going to do this week. So just gonna let that rock. So we can see here elements precision are absolutely gone, right? Um, as mentioned before, we would want to quickly run through this buy side here. Um, let's see, there was a propulsion block somewhere around there, right here. So we created this. If we created this, when we most likely would have wanted to create a large displacement candle right here to run through that. Um, so far, we've just been seeing some really gnarly price delivery in this, I want to say 30 handle range here, 35 handle range. And that's very indicative of non-farms payroll price delivery. Um, so most likely aren't taking anything. Don't trust anything in either direction right now. It'd be silly to trust anything considering every every entry model we see here has pretty much been um it's been trying to think of a good word to use because I don't want to say like debunked or um disrespected, but the elements of precision and the entries that we usually use aren't here. When the entries are showing up, they're being disrespected big time. We're just going back and forth. So I'm gonna let this run for like 2 or 3 minutes more, just to let you guys get a look at what non-farms payroll price action looks like. But I'm gonna be closing it up soon because I don't want to spend much time sitting here when there's nothing profitable to do here. Okay, so I think we just ran that high. No, we didn't. We ran these relative equal highs. We didn't run this yet. Let's see what this is. God, that's a long 613.75. So we're pretty close to running that. Um, if we do run that, I'll close upstream. There we go. So we've run that high. The means of getting there were insane. Like, I think you pretty much, so this held the whole time, but this is pretty much the only thing that would have allowed us to get in there. But being, if I'm being honest, if we took an entry around here, I'm taking profits somewhere here, getting stopped out on my last contract here because I'm gonna let that run, and then we hit this. So that took about 40 minutes to run 40 handles. That's insanely slow and inefficient. So we just ran that. I'm gonna leave it where it stands. Just wanted to show you guys what it looks like during non-farm payroll price delivery. And that's it. I hope you found this insightful.